Hi guys. All right, first things, this is Monday, May 18th. I'm going to go over two of the worksheets that are included for today. So first one is this. This is the triangles, which we've done many times before. So for these, you're going to be using the division bar. You've got the division symbol here, and then you've got the division box here. So I'm going to do that first one as an example. And then I'm going to go on for the rest of the lesson for today. So for that first one, you have 48 at the top, 6 on one side, and then we're solving for what will go in the other triangle. And so when we're solving for the triangles, we're making fact families. So this is a multiplication and division one. So what do you multiply times 6 to get 48? And that's what you're going to put in the corner. You solve and you get 8. So that's what you fill in the other corner for the triangle. And then the two multiplication number sentences for this problem are going to be 6 times 8 equals 48. And then you flip-flop the factors. 8 times 6 equals 48. And then this one is using the division bar. So you have 48 on top divided by 6 equals 8. And then 48 divided by 6 equals 8. So I'll give you a minute to get that written down. So that is how you do the triangles. And you'll continue with the rest of that on your own. The next part of the video is going to be to explain the practice sheet, which is this. It's got the tables on it. It's the next sheet after in your packet. So here we're solving for unit price. So how much one thing or one item costs when we're given a price. It's not the individual cost, but we're given a price based on how much a couple would cost. So if we look at that first one, if 2 pencils cost 12 cents, what is the cost of 5 pencils? So 2 pencils costing 12 cents total. We need to figure out how much one pencil would cost. So there it gives you a table to help you solve for that. So the top part is pencils, and then the bottom part is the cost for however many pencils you have. And so what I want you to do is first fill in for 2. Well, we're given that amount. So 2 costs 12 cents. So we have to use division to figure out how much the cost of 1 would be. So we're going to divide 12 divided by 2, and that will tell us how much each one cost. So what is 12 divided by 2, or what do you multiply times 2 to get 12? And that would be 6. So for this problem, when you fill out the bottom part, 1 would cost 6 cents, and then we have a pattern. How much would 3 cost? 4, and it goes all the way up to 10, and that's what you need to fill out for the table. So here we're counting by 6s, so you can get out your fact sheet or just use your multiplication facts that you know from your head. To solve for 3 pencils would be 18 cents. 4 would be 4 times 6, that's 24. 5 would be 5 times 6. I gotta write sideways because it's too tiny. That's 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48. 9 times 6 is 54. And 10 pencils would be 60 cents. So the answer to the problem, if 2 pencils cost 12 cents, what is the cost of 5 pencils? 5 pencils would be 30 cents. And our answer for the number sentence to show that would be the 5 times 12. Okay, make sure you have that all written down. And pause it if you don't, because I'm going to go on to number 2. Number 2 is about oranges. If 5 oranges cost 40 cents, what is the cost of 3 oranges? So I'm going to make a new chart for this. And this one goes all the way up to 10 oranges. So what you can do on your chart right there is, if 5 oranges cost 40 cents, I can fill that in. 5 costs 40 cents. And this is a division problem, just like the first one. So to solve for how much each one costs, I need to do 40 divided by 5. And what is 40 divided by 5? When you multiply times 5 to get 40. And the answer is 8. So how much is 1 orange? It's 8 cents. So this table is going to count by 8s. So 1 will be 8 cents. 2 would be 16. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 8 is 32. I have that one filled in. 6 times 8 is 48. 7 times 8 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 8 is 72. And 10 times 8 is 80. So what is the cost of 3 oranges? Right here, 24 cents. And the number sentence we used to solve for that was 8 cents times 3 oranges equals 24. All right. So I showed you how to do the first 2. I want you to go ahead and try and solve the third one on your own and fill in the table for it. And if you have questions, you can ask me at our 10 o'clock meeting. Okay? You guys have a good Monday. See ya.